What is going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to change your differential fluid on a 2014 Nissan Frontier 4.0 V6. Okay, two different differentials if you have the inline 4 model. So what you're going to need at least two bottles of your 75/90 gear oil or your differential fluid. You're going to need one of these fill tubes, make your life a lot easier. You're going to need a socket wrench with a Allen key, at least a 14mm Allen key. You're going to need another set of 14mm Allen keys. I left them over there. You're going to need a oil catch can. Get one of these for 12 bucks at O'Reilly's. And you're going to, these two, you're actually not going to need the scraper or the RTV. I'm going to show you why in a minute. Common mistakes on what I see all the time. They get this right. They open this and they take this off. They take this off and that's good. Take that out. But they don't open up this. This will cause the fluid or your oil to go in the hole faster without air bubbles because it releases the air out of this hole. So be sure to unplug this hole and make sure that this is tight as well. Okay, sometimes a little bit of penetrating fluid and a cheater bar works. Be in mind, don't get this in your eyes. Try not to get that on your eyes. Let it sit for about like 2 minutes. Put it on. Sometimes you'll need a little cheater bar. Broke it free. Boom. Sometimes cheater bar helps. Okay. Once you broke the nut free, get your catch pan ready. Boom. It's gonna come out quick. Boom. That's why you wear gloves. Okay, you're going to do the same thing with this bolt. You're going to break it free.
What do you need?
Paper towels.
Napkin?
Yeah.
Little ones or big?
Don't matter. So this is what you want to see. That's pretty good. You want to make sure that there's no big chunks of metal shavings either on here because it's magnetic or in your oil. If there's big chunks of shavings, then you got a problem. Then you'll have to disconnect all these bolts to make sure what gear is broken in there. So with the clean wipe, you just clean it. Make sure that there's no big chunks of metal shaving. All it is a big metal magnet. Boom. That's your magnet right there. Boom. Make sure it's nice and clean before you put it back in with the fresh oil. Same thing with this. Here's why you don't need to take off the whole differential cover, because you got your drain plug and you got your fill plug. Very easy. They use RTV gasket the only time you'll be needing to use your RTV gasket to see if any of your gearings need to be replaced. They made it real easy on this truck to do maintenance or preventative maintenance. Every once in a while, I do recommend taking this off just to inspect your gears because they do wear out pretty often if you off-road. Pretty much what this is used for, off-roading. Okay, with that being said, you got a slow dribble. Let's go ahead and just wipe that clean. Oh, this towel's toast. Put that drain plug back in. Okay. For right now, keep it hand tighten it most of the way up. Try not to strip these threads. It's a pain in the butt. You almost have to do it like straight. There it is. Okay. You want to wipe off all oil. Okay, tighten it, but not too tight. Probably like hand tighten it. Okay, that's not coming off. You can go ahead and clean the rest of the way. Okay, this is where you fill up. Most people, because their drain plugs are at the back, is at the back of here, you'll need a hose. You'll be needing one of these. Since mine is just right here, you don't need this. All you do on the Frontiers, boom. Find it easier if you just keep pumping it like this. So you don't have any, no, I came out. Just like that. You want it dripping out just like that. That's it right there. Make sure you got a dry finger going in there. Should just be right there. Boom. And that's how you fill up your differential. Okay. Put that screw back in. Same thing with this one. You're going to want to hand tighten it first. Boom. With this, you don't want to crank it down either. You'll ruin it and you'll strip this. You won't strip this, but you'll strip the cover. And that's even harder to do. Well, it's not just hard. So it's not really hard, but it's just time. Because basically, if you strip this screw, if you force this screw in here, you'll ruin the threads on here. So basically the whole oil change that you just did on this will be no point, because you have to take off all the bolts and get a brand new differential cover. So you don't want to crank down this bolt, because you will strip the threads on here. Not too tight, but not too loose at the same time. So just hand tighten it. Just like that. Oop, there's the camera. Boom, maybe a little bit more if you feel comfortable, but never too tight on any of your drain bolt covers. Or drain bolt, yeah, your drain. Never too tight. That's it, that's perfect. And that's how you successfully change your differential fluid on a 2014 Nissan Frontier. Don't let it discourage you. If you do have to take off all these bolts to drain your differential, don't let it discourage you at all. Let me know if you want to do a video on that on a separate vehicle, like my girlfriend's or my wife, basically my wife. or any other car. I do plan on changing a whole bunch of stuff on this vehicle. Like for instance, I need new struts. Let me know if you want to see a video on that. U-bolts or U-joints. Let me know if you want me to change that. Anything that has to do with the suspension, like leaf spring. If you guys want to see videos, just let me know and I'll make it happen. So that's how you change your rear differential fluid on a 2014 Nissan Frontier pickup truck. All did with common tools that you should have at your house at all times. You got the gloves, the oil, the penetrating fluid, the Allen wrenches, the tube, the oil catch can, the socket wrench, and the Allen key socket. The only thing that you guys probably might not have is the 14mm Allen key wrench. You can see on the Frontiers it's a lot easier. We didn't need to use the RTV gasket or a plastic scraper to remove the gasket. Also to cut the tips off your oil. We'll get into a video where we do need this. Let me know if you guys want to see any other videos regarding the struts or anything that has to do with this truck. I really do enjoy working on vehicles and working on my own vehicle. So let me know if you guys want to see any more upgrades added to this truck. Just put a comment below. There's a couple of things that I need to work on my girlfriend's car. I'm most likely going to do a video on that. So stay tuned on the new channel. Thank you. Leave a comment, subscribe, and like. Thank you. Adios. Peace.